Welcome back, guys. So this is month 2 of me learning how to play guitar, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and keep track of my progress. So rather than talk a bunch and explain what I'm doing, I'm just going to play a few things. I've learned a few little riffs, the intro to Simple Man. So, and it just kind of repeats. What else have I learned? I don't think I showed this to you the last time I was playing. It's called the song called Hurt, covered by Johnny Cash, but written by Nine Inch Nails. Goes a little something like this. Yep, so that sounds pretty good. And I've also been working really hard on a song by Incubus called Drive. It has some really interesting chord progressions. That was very, very difficult for me, but I've made a lot of progress, and I'll play a little something for you. So obviously you can see I make some mistakes. Still not perfect, but what would you expect after 2 months of guitar playing? That one I probably need to slow it down and practice a little slower until I get all the chord changes right, but definitely made some progress. I think last time I showed you that I could play the melody of Blind Melons No Rain. So I played that on the electric guitar, but the rhythm guitar is actually an acoustic, so I'm going to show you that. It starts with some bar chords, which I've gotten a lot better at that. Still not perfect at them, but it goes something like this. And it goes to this. And then it repeats, and then it goes back and just switches between those two chord progressions. So definitely made some progress. I can play through most of those songs, albeit I do make some mistakes as I play through them, but I can usually play along with the jam tracks on guitar tricks. I've still been using guitar tricks. Worked on my major and minor scales, moving them up down there, the pentatonic scale. Wait. So, still learning. It's been fun. I've really fallen in love with playing guitar. There's also a song, Stone Temple Pilots by Creep, that I've been working on. Still working on my rhythm, but I'll show you a little bit. yeah, made some progress on the acoustic guitar. Acoustic's a little bit harder to play than electric guitar, but I'll show you a few things. Actually, it's interesting. Most of the songs I've learned has been better played on the acoustic guitar, but I can show you a few things. I've started to learn a song by Stone Temple Pilots called Plush. So obviously I made a lot of mistakes right there, but obviously I just need to slow it down. So I go a little bit better when I'm slowing it down. Yeah, I learned a little bit of the 12-bar blues. Yeah, so I've also learned how to play heart-shaped box, although I'd have to retune this guitar to play it because it's in a drop D and a half step down. But it goes like this. It might not sound correctly though. And then when it goes into the chorus, it goes something like. So all in all, it's been a good month. Made some progress. Got a lot of work to do. Yeah, it's fun. Starting to learn how to bend some strings. Starting to learn a little bit of more lead licks. I started working on the song "Stairway to Heaven," but I'm not going to play it with you. And then part of "A Whole Lot of Love" by Led Zeppelin. So that's a pretty simple song, but that has this palm muting on this top string that I haven't really gotten down yet. So that's kind of my progress thus far. So keep in touch and follow me on YouTube, and you'll see me next month.